Have you ever wondered why, no matter how much healing works you do, there's still this little voice that says, I'm not safe, I'm not loved, I'll be left again? If you grew up with abandonment, neglect, or loss, those experiences left invisible mark on you. And until you face them, you keep repeating the same patterns, pulling away from love, sabotaging opportunities, or even feeling unworthy of happiness. When you are a child, your brain is wiring itself based on the environment that you're in. You can compare your brain to a computer programming. A computer can only do what it was programmed to do, just like you. If you grew up with abandonment, neglect, or loss, your nervous system adapted so you can survive. Maybe you ended up being a people pleaser, constantly scanning for rejection. Maybe you shut down emotionally because it feels safer not needing anyone. Or maybe you chase after love that isn't healthy because your brain associates chaos with connection. If any of these patterns feel like I am describing you because this used to be me, it's not weakness, it's trauma. Trauma wires our brain to expect danger instead of safety. The sad part about trauma is those wounds don't just stay in childhood. They follow us into who we are today. That's why you might overthink every relationship, waiting for it to end. Distrust yourself because deep down you feel unworthy. Sabotage opportunities because success feels unfamiliar. If these patterns feel like something that you're going through, your body might still be stuck in old survival pattern. But don't worry because patterns can be rewired. The first step is to say it out loud. Yes, I was abandoned. Yes, I was neglected. Yes, I wish my parents gave me unconditional love. Yes, I wish my parents were there. Yes, all these things happen. Naming it breaks denial and it begins to set you free. Trauma lives in our nervous system. And you can think of your nervous system as who you really are. Your face, your hands, the skin. This is like you can think of it as like a suit, like a piece of clothes that you're wearing. But your nervous system is really who you are. So when you want to start healing those wounds, you want to focus on that part of you. You can heal that part by when you're going to something that's very challenging, or maybe you get flashback of how bad someone treated you or how you wish your parents treated you. Taking a deep breath, grounding exercises, putting your hands on your heart and telling yourself that I'm safe. This exercise might seem like it's nothing, but the more you do it, the more you teach your body a new story. The more you calm down your nervous system, the more you send signal to your nervous system that I am safe, that I got myself, that I'm loved, and that there's no more danger. Ask yourself, what did I need back then that I didn't get? Maybe it was comfort, encouragement, or stability. And start giving yourself that through affirmation, self-care, or even activities that light up your inner child. Healing isn't about finding someone else to fix what you miss. It's about proving to yourself you show up now by keeping promises to yourself, celebrating small wins, and bit by bit, you rebuild that trust with yourself. You set yourself free by healing those wounds, by accepting, yes, this happened. Yes, I wish my parents were more loving. Yes, I wish I had unconditional love. Yes, I wish my parents didn't do this to me. Yes, I wish this person didn't do this to me. Once you accept that, you begin to set yourself free and you don't get stuck in the past, because what happened in the past also already happened. You can't go back and change it. But once you accept that, it begins to set you free because you get to look at yourself from a different lens. You begin to tell yourself, I didn't get love then, but I can give myself love. I didn't get encouragement back then, but I can encourage myself. I didn't get those compliments that I was beautiful, that I was intelligent, but I can give that to myself. Even if they left, I got myself now. That's what matters. That's what healing is about. It's about, because inside of you, there's still that little girl you once were, that little girl who went through those traumatic events. She's still inside of you. And you show love by proving to her that you got her. Yes, time have changed. Yes, you were probably 6 back then, and now you are 20 or 30s. But it doesn't matter because that little girl is still inside of you. And once you know this, you begin to heal. You begin to take care of yourself the way nobody did. Because at the end of the day, no one will come to save you by yourself. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. My name is Danielle, and for the past 2 decades, I've been in survival mode. Healing my abandonment wound was one part of my healing journey that I am so proud of because it freed me up. If you don't know my story, so I was abandoned by my mom when I was 2 years old because my dad got to a car accident and it was really bad. And my mom left me with some strangers. But then my grandma took me, so I went to live with my grandma until the age of 6 or 7. And after that, I went to live with my aunt, which I am so grateful for because she paid for my school and she took me as one of her child. But there, I just remember how hard it was just to survive, because I remember that I had to do more than my cousins just to get attention, just to be part of the family. It's not something that I had to, but that's just how I grew up because I knew that I was taking from somewhere, and I didn't know. I just found my story probably like a month ago. And I just remember that I had to do more chore. I had to just do more just to get the compliments, just to be accepted. And it was really, really hard. And for years, I will blame myself. I will shame myself. I will over-explain. I will overthink. And when I finally came to the bottom of it, I was so grateful that I was able to ask my aunt what happened. And she told me, after that, I just started looking at myself from a different lens, because now I get why I have to over-explain. Now I get why I have to overthink. And it also made me have so much compassion with myself, because I know that my inner child is still inside of me, and I just owe it to her just to take care of her, to give her the unconditional love that she didn't get, the compliment that she didn't get. And I want the same thing for you. Maybe your story is not my story, but the bottom of it is that you have to give yourself what you didn't get back then. You have to love yourself so much that if someone comes and spread rumors about you, that those rumors will not affect you, because you know yourself. You know yourself so much that it doesn't matter who comes, who go. Maybe it's someone that left you and it really affected you. And it's okay to mourn. It's okay to cry and all that. But what I'm trying to say is, healing those wounds will free you up so much, because you're gonna get to give yourself what you didn't get back then. You're gonna get to care for yourself. You're gonna protect yourself. And that's what life is about. You have to be there for yourself, because whether you wanna believe it or not, no one can save you. No one will come to save you. Only you yourself can save yourself. And sometimes we forget that, and sometimes we want to blame our parents. Sometimes we want to blame people that did us wrong. We can't change what happened, but what we can do is love ourselves so much that loving ourselves, seeking the people that did us wrong. Okay, that's literally my goal, and I want that to also be our goal. I want you to love yourself so much that maybe it was your parents, maybe it was a boyfriend, maybe it was a husband, whoever, to look at you and be like, to be envy of you because of how much you love yourself. Before we wrap this video, here are the takeaways for this video. Your trauma response is not who you are. It's what you went through. Healing, abandonment, and neglect start with safety and self-trust, not external validation. You can't change the past, but you can change the way your body and your brain react to the story. If this spoke to you, let me know in the comments what's one step you're taking to start healing your inner child. And don't forget that you're not alone. Everything that I talked about in this video, every patterns, I've been there. So be safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.